Yeah, the sigh. So, I'm here. I've been here. Uh, it's been a rough few months. As a creator, as someone who has multiple platforms, as someone who has mental illness that I manage, physical disabilities that I manage, as someone who has had 8 attempts, obviously survived. The first one being a reason was because of my mother. My mother saying, your throat or your wrist in that whole situation. And you can ask questions or you can go to my playlist and see it. And so what happened was, and I'm going to stop here. I'm gonna get the picture here for you, and then we're gonna come back to it. Okay? I've been battling with that. That comment has had me in a battle. And I feel like I'm out of that battle. And my therapist said a quote from someone, y'all got Googly at your fingertips, that when we care too much about how people feel about us, then we end up being their prisoner for life. And it rung with me, and I had to process that too. The meaning of that comment and why I took it so hard. Number one, it's a trigger because, like I said, my first attempt was because my mother said to do it. So now here's a person saying to do it, right? No, I'm not a threat to myself or others, but I had to take time to just get myself together because nothing. Bullies are out there, they exist. I get it. Y'all know I deal with body
Dysmorphia.
and we talk about eating disorders and stuff like that, and I always thought like, wow, people come for me. It's like, okay, like I thought I wouldn't be able to do this, but I can. But there is nothing that prepares you for a comment when they're telling you to rid yourself off this earth. When I tell you the struggle that came just from those words, and no, I'm not a prisoner to that person anymore because I have had time to process and come forth. But it hurts, and the sad part is that there's people out there getting these types of comments and threats all the time, every day. And y'all have to understand that these things have responses that people can't handle, right? We don't necessarily know what other people are going through. We don't know what their life has been. Bullying is bullying and it's not okay. But to me, that's a step further. To me, that is nothing prepares you for it. Nothing. Especially as a mental health advocate, especially as like I'm here just trying to save lives. So thank you so much for listening to me and giving me some of your time. I appreciate it. Remember, you're not alone. We're in it together, and I love you.